And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Hunter Green.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And our starting pitcher here today, Hunter Green. What do we have on him?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. That's out to center field. Friedel pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And out of here. Carlos Santana powers one out. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
And now it's going to be Kanan Smith and Jigba. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there. 1-1. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The second overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. Fastball velocity, effortless, hits triple digits regularly.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that one hammered. That's back there. Banks off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now Jack Sawinski. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cincinnati. And starting in this one, Mitch Keller. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jonathan India in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is TJ Friedl. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning. Everything shifts and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Jake Fraley in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. Little chopper rolls foul. The 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail things here 2-0. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds. Raver Sanmartin.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Number 52, Raver.
Ji-Hwan Bae digs in now.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
First offering misses the mark. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joel Kuhnel loosening up for manager David Bell. And a 1-0.
1-1.
Slow ground ball to the right side. Myers takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Austin Hedges now. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now here is O'Neal Cruz in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits, and that one fouled off. Hedges, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're on top 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that gets down for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. And the first
No,
pitch misses for ball one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
There's a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And, Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And now it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Grounder might be two. Flips for one, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Connor Overton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
For the Pirates, the second baseman, Andrew McCutchen.
And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Left field, way back there. That one carrying, and it is gone. Andrew McCutchen blasts one out. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So up next, Carlos Santana. Bounce to the right side. On to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter,
Kanan Smith and Jigba, the next Pirate to hit. Single to right in his first trip. Overton. In his second season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Next offering misses, ball two. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and there are two outs.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Two outs, base is empty. And now here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Doubled in his first AB. Next pitch is popped up. And that'll do it. But head on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Spencer Steer. Keller back to work. And he pumps it a strike. Strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The pitch. And that one a little bit high.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Next to hit, Jose Barrero. Swing and a miss. One ball, one strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The next offering misses, and that's ball two. Swings through that one for strike two. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.